Hey, what's up, guys? It's Altidrun bringing you guys the answer part of the questions I asked you guys earlier, yesterday actually. And guys, to be honest, you guys are awesome. All the questions you guys asked were awesome. Thank you very much, everybody, for participating. It means a lot to me, and I love answering questions. So I decided to do this video on today, actually at 4:24 a.m. I just came back from work, and not Friday as I said because most of them I can already answer them. So I'm gonna really hurry up because this is the second time I do this commentary. The first time I was missing like 1 minute to finish the commentary, so I'm gonna start right away. I'm gonna read the questions and answer them and tell who asked them. Was this job more or less or exactly what you expected? Was it better than you thought it would be? Was it worse, or is it exactly like you dreamed it would be by Cyber Tiger? To be honest, everybody thinks that a video game tester job is you just sit down, play video games 8 hours a day, get paid, go back home, come back the next morning, and replay. Of course, I had that idea at the beginning, but it's just not realistic, to be honest. Like, you cannot simply play video games and just not report bugs. So basically, half of your work is to report bugs, but 4 hours per day, you simply report bugs, and the other four, you test the game and you find the bugs that you have to report. So that's about the day of a video game tester, to be honest. You simply play, report, play, report. That's pretty much how it goes. After that, I know it's great fun, but is it worth it on the money side of things from that past dude? I'm gonna tell this once because I got it. A lot of people asked about it. How much you get paid? Is the money worth it? Blah blah. To be honest, guys, think about it. If you would get your dream job to discover new things that you never knew, would you really bother about money? I actually don't. I wanted so much this job that I could do this for no money at all. All the things that I learned are actually worth something to me. I learned so much on this job. I learned so much about the video game industry. And my goal when I applied for the contest, my goal, my first goal was to actually discover the video game industry and discover more about video games. I would just go there every day from 5:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. every day. I would just go there to just learn stuff. The things that I learned are so cool and everything. So to be honest, guys, I really don't care about money. I do good money. This minimum salary here in Quebec is $10, so I do a bit over the minimum salary, 40 hours per week minimum, with a lot of overtime. So I get pretty good money, more than $400 per week at playing video games and at learning amazing stuff. That's all I'm gonna say about it. After that, are you allowed to take pictures or record on your job, not the games and stuff, but the surroundings, so that we can maybe get an impression? It is very strict inside security-wise, and I can't even take out my cell phone of my pockets. When they see me take out my cell phone of my pockets, they will bring me in a room and talk to me. That I can't do that. I can't even like, yeah, that simply shows how strict it is security-wise. Of course, you cannot take pictures because with a cell phone you can't take pictures. You cannot take out your iPod or anything. So it's very strict. You cannot take any pictures because the reason for that is that there's so many screens everywhere that you cannot not take a picture with a screen with a unreleased game on it. Like, it's impossible. Like, just imagine yourself a huge room with 150 stations. Every station has one console, Xbox, PS3, Wii, one PC, one screen, one chair, one keyboard, one mouse, one controller, one headset, and one camera. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So just imagine a huge room, about 150 stations. There's also a game room which contains very old arcade games such as Nintendo 64 and very old arcade games that we played during our breaks and lunch. And of course there's some ultra security room for uh, top secret games that are being tested right now that only a few people can test. But other than that, it's just a huge room with alleys of stations. Um, so I'm not allowed to take pictures. Amazing questions by Tim Chicken, aka Scoped Out. By the way, the previous question was asked by Zoink World. Do you get paid more for finding more bugs? The answer to that is no, but you do get some advantages. The better you are as a tester, like the better your performance is, the better you don't do any mistakes while writing your reports, the quicker you find a glitch, the smarter you navigate through a game. All those things will recompense, no, that's not even a word, will give you more opportunities to test better games. Because, you know, like, you don't want to go in a video game testing place and just work on the crappiest game. You really want to, like, always work on big titles and everything. So the better you do, the bigger the titles you're going to work on. Because, of course, the bigger the titles are, the better the testers have to be. That's a bit of logic. So, no, I do not get paid more, but I get paid mentally. Do you think playing games a lot to find the bugs will make you avoid them when they're actually released? I think a bit, but not that much. Of course, playing 120 hours on a game is a lot. Usually, like a campaign, like I don't know, like a normal game campaign is, I don't know, like 8 hours. Well, playing 120 hours is insanely a lot. Of course, I will know like all the glitches if they weren't patched, because they do not patch every glitch in a game. I will know every achievement to unlock, so that will be very easy. So I plan on buying the game, just finishing the game quickly and just putting it away. And my name is going to be in the credits of all the games I test. So it's gonna be a pretty cool thing to show my friends, my bad, and my kids when I'm gonna be older. Will you end up playing 3 old games which won't include language stronger than Munchkins? I'm actually not allowed to even say the type of game we test, so I'm sorry I'm not allowed to answer that. And for all the questions that ask me about the games we are testing, I am not allowed to answer that, but I am allowed to answer to you guys if you like ask me what are the previous titles that are in placement, our testing room actually tested. Well, previously they tested Blur, the racing game. I think their first game was called for PC on Steam. They tested Black Ops last summer. They tested the previous Spider-Mans. They tested iCarly. They tested. I don't know. I don't know all of them. There's so many. After that, is it what you expected? Well, I already answered that. Are you liking the whole experience so far, living alone and stuff? To be honest, guys, when I was at my home, I was pretty much living alone because I was always in my room doing my own stuff. My parents were always at my cottage. I didn't like my cottage, so I never went. But I was pretty much alone all the time, so I always used to be alone. It's just, the only part that differs is, of course, washing the dishes, doing my own laundry and everything. That's a bit, of course, lots of fun, but you have to do it, and I have to learn how to live like an adult, since I'm now an adult. And of course, it's a great thing, living alone, I love it. So yeah, that was from Skateboard. Boy. What are your future plans? How long you think you will do that job, and what after that? And what is your sleep pattern? From Kicks. Great question once again. Future plans. I actually end the work on August 12th. 12th of August, that's when my contract ends, because most people go back to studying like in end of August, so they have to end the contracts there. I will move back to Montreal, leave this apartment, move back to Montreal, finish my 2 years of college studies, and then I'm going to decide something to do in university. That's why I love this job so much, because gives me the chance to discover all of the roles in the gaming industry. I love the gaming industries for many reasons. It rarely fails. There's always something new. It's so dynamic, so young, and I love it. So I really want to work in it in the future, but I don't know what to do. If I want to be a 3D designer, 2D production leader, blah blah blah. So I really don't know yet. So this opportunity is really helping me to decide what I want to do later. I plan on coming back in the city when I'm going to be adult with my family to live here. and I would like to come work for this company once again. It's a great company. What is my sleep pattern? I actually work from 5:30 to 6. I mean, at 5:30 p.m. to 6 to 2 a.m. So I end up at 2. And I thought that like practicing my sleep pattern from going to sleep at 3 a.m. was gonna help me. But to be honest, guys, yesterday I was really tired. Like when you're at your home and you go to sleep at 3 a.m., you're already tired like at midnight. So yesterday I was really tired at my job. Today it was less worse. We're actually 4:34 a.m. I just came back from work. I'm not that tired and it's a pretty good thing. So I go to sleep at about 5, 6 and I wake up at about 2, 3, 4 p.m. So it's a bit messed up. Yeah. After that, do you enjoy your job? Of course. What are the good points and bad points about the job? And if they were to offer you a permanent position there, would you take it? From Ninja Fluffnap. I'm gonna hurry up because I don't have a lot of time left. But of course, good jobs are of course a lot of things. Knowing the games in advance, testing video games is of course a great thing. Getting paid to play video games is a great thing. There's so many good points. I'm not gonna talk about them a lot, but the company is great. Everybody's dynamic. There's a lot of people. The bad points, there's a few. The guy I work for, the guy with who I work, the guy that sits beside me, I really hate him. He's like 26 years old. He acts like a 13-year-old. He always wants attention. He's really immature. He's really annoying. Always makes sound. But oh well, I have to bear with it. What I dislike also is the lunch time. We only have to have half an hour, and that can be really short. For example, today I waited for my pita for 25 minutes. I only had like 4 minutes to eat and 1 minute to get back. The chairs aren't the most comfortable. Of course, repeating always the same game for 120 hours can be very long. And of course, since you're not the only one on your keyboard, on your mouse, on your controller, there's a lot of oil from the skin of people, so it gets a bit dirty, but you can clean it, but it's a bit annoying. Great question by Ninja Fluffnap. Yes, I plan, as I said, to go back into the company if I was offered. I think it was classified as one of the top 50 best employers in Canada. It's insanely fun to work there. How do you find the glitches, bugs in the game? Well, we didn't really discover that yet from Mario Predator, by the way. We didn't discover that yet. We're discovering that tomorrow. But basically, you have a checklist to do, and your project lead gives you a task, and you have to check that task, like the save and load, the menus, the loading screens, the graphics, the models, the animations, the cinematics. You just have to replay and replay the game to see what doesn't work right. And by Mario Predator again, do you need like to play through it, watching the specifics, or do you have a special way like looking in the code? I honestly have no idea. We don't really look in the code, to be honest. That's more the developers, and we don't really take care of that. I don't have a lot of time left. 2 questions. How long do you test each game for from Juby Brother? It's about 3 or 4 weeks, I believe. Bigger games can be longer, and you can also work on weekends. I'm gonna start working on weekends at the beginning of July, so I'm gonna work 7 days per week every week. Last question from Sarcastic. Do you have to do repetitive stuff like replay things over and over? Of course, when you discover a freeze or a crash in the game, you have to replay it, even if it freezes every time. You really have to discover why it freezes. That's what the developers really want to know. Why it does this? Why it does that? Sometimes you don't have to find why, but you often, when something freezes or crashes, there's a reason behind it. So, that was the last question, guys. Oh, last question. Do you think that playing video games for a living will make you less interested in video games over time? Yet, I don't know, but it's a completely different world. At your house, you play what you want and you play it the way you want. At work, you don't play what you want and you don't play it the way you want. So it's really different. It's not that it's not fun, it's just different. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Thanks for all the awesome questions. And if you watched until the end, you are more than a legend. You are a part of my soul now. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day and enjoy life.